Notice in John chapter 6, verse number 1. After these things, Jesus went over the Sea of Galilee, which is the Sea of Tiberias. There's that sea. And great multitudes followed him. Why? Because they saw his miracles, which he did on them that were diseased. Well, there's your answer. They're following for the wrong reason. And if we're not careful, we do the same thing. Who's preaching tonight? Oh, what's going on? Impress me, preacher. What do you got on the menu tonight? Oh, John 3:16. Oh, we've already heard this message. Oh, we've already heard that story. Oh, we've just read that book. And if we're not careful, we're only coming to church for the miracles. And by the way, we've seen some pretty impressive things, but you know how it works, right? Week in and week out. You can come and feel like nothing's happened, but then you look back on the month and you think, what in the world just happened? But it happened without us even realizing it's happening, right? We're seeing souls saved, 22 salvations on the board. It's just a Sunday soul winning. Last week we had, I don't know what was 10 or 11, half that. And then people here, 22 salvations. Man, I'm going to go soul winning. And next week we have 5. But you know who sees the 22? You know who sees the miracles? You know who sees the baptisms? You know who hears the messages that motivates them? The ones who are just faithful, who are not going for the wow, who are just there in season and out of season. And those are the ones that continue to see God do a great work. But the ones who just come for the miracles, it's like they always come a moment too late. What just happened? Oh, man, you missed it. It was a great service live. All right, I'm here. And then it's boring service, boring service, boring. And then they slide back out to the fishing boat. Man, you missed it. It was awesome. So-and-so showed up and God did such and such. And then they're just always a day late, $1 short. You know why? They're following the miracles. As a Christian, you know what you ought to do? I'm going to serve God whether it's entertaining or not.